I remember in middle school, back when you could like send out the
like the flower grams and candy grams and stuff.
Day? Yeah. Any guy, including myself, if we got one, that was like the greatest thing ever. Yeah.
That is so sweet.
That's true, because it would come with the little Hershey's Kiss on it.
Oh, that's the part that you really liked.
I'm trying to be sentimental. You roasting my addictions right now.
Priya, that was like thug behavior right there. That was cold.
That was an EJ moment.
I can't breathe.
You were in it for the flowers.
She said, "Oh, the Hershey Kiss."
Well, you know what? Never mind. Take us out of here.
I'm kidding.
So into the story.
No, I'm kidding. Keep going.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Me.
La, la,
Oh, wait,
la.
we're ready. Okay.
Oh, like as in go?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Go.
Go.
It's been a while.
Action.
And action. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Girl Panties, the podcast where faith meets real life, and we dive into the heart of womanhood. We're your hosts. I'm Shaina. That's bestie Priya. And we invite you to join us on embracing the messy, the complicated, and the beautiful aspects of life through a Christian lens and put on our big girl panties to tackle the tough stuff together. I didn't think I was going to make it through that for a second.
It's been a hot minute. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't.
It has been.
I actually wouldn't roast you if
No,
you didn't get
you
through
would
it.
roast me just a
I
little.
would've.
EJ would, yeah.
Okay, fine, but not as much though.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How's it going? How are you?
I'm good. I miss this.
Same. It has been a while.
It does feel weird to not like be sitting here recording. Like when we miss a week, it's like
It
What?
throws you off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry we did miss a week, but hopefully you took the time to catch up on some of our previous episodes.
yeah.
As you
Wait,
should've.
why didn't we record? Is it because we were camping?
Because it's the summertime.
Yeah, summer's
Yeah,
hard.
it's just kind of hard.
Summer's hard.
But we're getting back into it. We got our plan. We put our collective brain cells together just now. Tried to figure
It's
out what we're
not
doing.
very many of them, so it was difficult.
Oh my gosh, it was a struggle.
Like we were working with about 2.5.
Yeah, we really were. But needless to say, it's done.
We will be gone again the last week of August.
We will.
Oh yeah, true.
Thank you for, we will be.
Forewarning.
In which case, I think we should do a roundup of episodes that people should catch up on. I should write that down. I always say we should do things and then
true.
I don't write it down.
That's a good idea.
Roundup of episodes you need to watch. Okay. We're going to start off with something a little fun for the lifestyle girlies. I don't know if any of you are aware, but there's this trend going on, and it's like basically just things that you feel are just very chic or effortlessly chic, which I think effortlessly chic is very funny because nowhere is it ever effortless. Like we are curating
like some
that.
of them genuinely are, but then some of them obviously aren't.
But it's like, I feel like there's a fine line between it
Yeah.
being effortless and not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's
then
like
once
it's
you
like that
know-
perfect like tousled hair where it looks effortless, but it actually took half an hour and like 5 products.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to go through our list of things that are effortlessly chic. I've been excited for this.
I'm really excited for this.
For like the since we figured out that this is what we were going to do. Really.
Yeah.
So we both have hefty lists.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Do you want to go back and forth?
Ooh, okay.
And then
okay.
if I mention one that you have, like we'll cross it off, vice versa.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
So my first thing that's just very chic, I find, is hydrated skin, but not just your face, but like your arms, your chest, your legs, the
Yeah.
décolleté. Like I want it to be like glistening and shiny,
Yes.
and it just looks like you look clean
Yeah.
and supple, and it's very chic. Yeah.
Like I don't want to look sweaty,
Yeah.
but I want to look like I live in a very humid climate.
Yes. And you're dewy.
Yes.
Just dewy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, not just on the face, like on the body.
On the
Okay,
body.
this is really funny that was your first one because
Okay.
my first one is like a play on that, but just like more specific,
Okay.
kind of. I wrote highlighted collarbones,
Hey. But that's what I meant.
but also just like collarbones in general.
Okay, I have that written down. Collarbones. Or I put collarbones / the décolleté. Like
Yeah.
give me like a boat neck top.
Yeah.
Or like off the shoulder because then I
Yes.
could see your collarbones.
Yes.
And it's gorgeous.
Yes.
Chic.
A million
Okay.
percent. Yeah.
Amazing. Check
I've
that out.
always loved collarbones. Like that's
You have.
always been my thing.
You really have now that I
Yeah.
think about that. Yeah.
Like
didn't
that's been
get
my
into
answer
it
for
a
years.
while.
Like if someone, like when you're talking about like what's your favorite thing about yourself or whatever, like like your favorite like feature or whatever on your body.
Yeah.
That's always been my answer.
I like a
I like my collarbones.
Okay,
you
we're
go.
off to a strong start.
I don't understand what's happening.
You don't?
No.
Oh, are we just here giggling?
It's because you're not one of the girlies.
Yeah, this is for the girlies. Okay, EJ, it's like
Can I at least know so I can like
Yeah.
fall asleep behind the mic?
yeah. I'm curious. I'll help
okay,
you
okay.
out. I'll help you out. So we're doing a list of things that we find to be effortlessly chic. Chic being like it's just classy, it's cool girl, it's a vibe. And so it doesn't have to be something really that big. It's just something that it's like that's cool. We like it. That's really what it is. Like it just hits.
Or like it's like pretty or like
Yeah.
it's like very like aesthetic.
It's
like,
aesthetic. It's
yeah.
pretty. It's cool. We just like it, and we don't have to have a reason. We're into
we just
it.
think it.
Yeah. Does that help at all?
He's just as lost.
I'm just gonna mute up.
I'm crying.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Okay. Next.
my next one is reading in public. There is something so like classy and chic when you're walking, and there's somebody like unironically reading in public. Like you could tell they would have done it.
Yeah.
Like they're not
'Cause
trying to
it's
have a main
giving-
character moment.
It's giving unbothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just here minding my own business, and I love that for you. Mm-hmm. So reading in public is
I
my
like
next
that.
one.
Okay, my next one is no eyeliner. Like, okay, I feel like I have to preface too. Some of these, like, it's not to say that I don't like the alternative
Right.
because I do, but I just think that like these ones, like these things specifically, are like,
They just hit.
are yeah, a vibe.
Yeah.
Like I love eyeliner,
Right.
but
if
I
you
just
could
think
pull
there's
off a look
something about
without
no eyeliner. It's just like it's just chic.
Yeah. Sorry.
What can I say?
We're going to be talking over each other in this segment. I could already tell. I'm sorry. I'll do
it
better
is what it
starting
is.
now. To play on the no eyeliner, I put natural lashes, whether it be brown mascara, a clear mascara, or no mascara. I think if a girl can pull off a light beat and no mascara, like a Hailey Bieber moment,
Yeah,
you're just chic.
yeah,
I don't know how to explain it.
yeah. Okay, I have to
Wait.
cross off.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do girls feel when guys have better eyelashes than them?
Immediately jealous.
I've never
At
really
least
thought
for
about
me.
it. I will tell them. Sometimes I preface. I'm like, if I'm like really staring into your soul, I'm looking at your eyelashes. Like I'll just get that out the way
Oh,
because I will stare.
I express my jealousy.
Oh,
Yeah, because
find-
what a waste.
I
You
think it's
don't
a
appreciate what you have.
Dope. There are some guys with some pretty eyes, bro.
I know.
Like their eyelashes, their eyes, their eyebrows. Guys with eyebrows, sir.
As opposed to
No, but like
guys
the
who have
eyebrows are
nice
eyebrowing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
what
not
is
in
a
like
nice
a
eyebrow.
Like
okay,
it's
but for guys, it's not in like a you get them like waxed every 3 weeks kind of way. Like I don't want perfectly shaped eyebrows
yeah.
on a guy.
They're full.
Yeah,
They're nicely shaped. They're just very well proportioned to your face.
naturally.
And, and it's like they're just full.
Yeah.
Although I do know some guys that when they go to the barber, they do get them to like shape up their eyebrows a little bit. And I'm sorry, but it does look kind of good.
No, it does look good,
It does look
especially if you've got like
Never
like
done that.
Eugene Levy eyebrows, like naturally. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But I'm talking like I just don't want on a man for them to look like you could be in like an ABH ad.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
but clean boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Groomed boy.
groomed boy.
Yeah.
How much grooming is too much grooming for a man to where a girl starts questioning it?
Oh.
Like, is it a problem if he grooms himself to the level that you do?
Well, what do you mean by to the level that I like? If
you
he,
guys have like a whole different world of self-care and grooming.
Mm-hmm.
If he's the same way, is it a problem to you?
like if homie had a skincare routine, if he exfoliated in the shower, if he had like his however many step hair care, I don't think it would bother me unless it was like he didn't know how to like change a light bulb or like help me if my car broke down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
But like if you can do the like, this sounds so. I don't mean to sound like this.
No, I agree. Just say
But, like
it.
if he could do the manly blue job stuff.
Yes.
Like, sis, I will borrow your skincare routine. Cool, go for it.
Yeah.
Like I like it. I don't groom yourself. It's fine.
I agree. But I also think
Like-
there's a difference between like personal grooming and like cleanliness and like additional like optional things. So like for example, a guy with like really obvious highlights in his hair, I'm not into that.
I agree.
Like taking care of your hair, like your actual hair is one thing, like that's great, you should do it.
Yeah.
But that would be a thing for me where it would be just like over and like, okay, I'm not like super into that. Like do you, but it's just not for me.
Like,
Yeah.
you remember Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah.
Remember Ethan?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is that too much? His hair looked like the Pantene girl.
I'm trying to remember. Wasn't that his thing, like his hair?
Yeah.
It was his thing.
He was prettier than the girls.
But that's
Yeah.
also hard because it was a Disney Channel high school
And we
character.
were meant to like him at the time.
Yeah.
So now it's hard. Okay,
Yeah.
I
There are
think
guys like that in real life.
okay.
I know.
I think it's one thing if he's very on his grooming of himself and like the man takes care of himself. I love that. If it's like a thing to the point where yeah, he doesn't want to do certain things or he's like walking around thinking he's prettier than all the other girls.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's very much so in the way of his functioning because it's like, oh, I don't know, like I don't want my hands to get messed up. Like then I'd be a little like, oh.
You know what I think it is for me? I like the personal grooming. I like the cleanliness. I like all the things.
Yeah.
But it needs to be balanced with just a little bit of like rugged.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're here for the manly men. Personally.
But cut your nails.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't want to see dirt under them.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't. It depends. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was the middle of the week and he was like, let's say he's a blue collar man. I'm not gonna be like, babe.
No. Okay. Yes.
I'll just manicure your hands for you.
No, right. That's fine. Like job specific too. Like that's fine. Like, you know, coming in from like working on whatever, like
Yes.
obviously.
You shouldn't have just like random grime.
But just like don't come to bed with that.
We're saying everything and nothing right now. Do you realize
No,
that?
that was just funny. I feel like that's like an option for the title.
What?
Random grime.
Random grime. No one's gonna know what the episode is about.
It's random.
Random guy. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Does that help?
I will say, I don't know if I would be drawn. Okay. I appreciate it. And like if I have guy friends that are very like on their grooming, I'm like, yes, love this for you. I don't know if I picture myself with a man who's that on his like 12-step skincare, this amount of this and that amount of that. I could picture myself forcing mine upon him and then being happy that we're doing it together.
Yeah.
But if he came in with it, I'd be like, I think it would just take me aback a little bit.
I think too, it's also like using myself as the
standard,
like
the
the
benchmark.
yeah, like you can't be doing more than me.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if my skincare routine doesn't have 12 steps, then yours can't either.
Yeah.
That's how
This
I
is
feel.
a hard one. I think it depends on the guy and how he carries it. If he can do all this and still give me like high value man,
Alpha provider man.
alpha provider man.
man.
If he can still
What
give me
an
that,
episode. Wow,
baby,
yeah.
bring in all the skincare routine as long
Sure.
as you share.
Yeah.
What's the baseline?
He should know how to wash his face with a different soap than he bathes his body with.
Correct. And also be washing your whole body and not just your top half thinking that the soapy water is going to run down your
I
legs and that's
beg
good
your
enough.
finest
That
pardon?
is
That's a
not-
thing.
That is
Stop
not
it.
exclusive to guys.
What?
That is exclusive to a people.
No,
Sorry, I'm
that's
screaming.
that's people too.
We're gonna move on. No, guys.
I just think no, but it's true.
I don't want to have to teach my
They're-
man how
they're-
to bathe appropriately. I draw the line.
No.
If you don't know how to do that, honey, you're not the one for me.
No, you're not making it past a certain point.
Priya did teach me how to wash my face.
Okay, but your face, I would say your face is different. I'm talking
But
about
that
your
has to
body.
do with skincare. Yeah, we're talking about body because there really
And
are
like
people.
I knew how to wash my face. I'm talking about like the
With a
way,
special skincare
yeah,
type
like a
wash your
skincare
face.
routine.
like you got me a specific soap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then like you showed me how to use the glycemic acid pads or something.
Glycolic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
See,
And then she taught me about retinol.
that's fun to get to teach a guy that stuff.
Yeah.
But prior to that, it was just the washcloth and the body wash.
Was it the same washcloth?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there should be 2 separate washcloths, y'all.
I don't
Anyway.
even use washcloths anymore. I have a silicone
Oh,
scrub, body scrub.
Okay, wait. Where did you think that was going?
you saw the fear flash
I said
in
it
my
like
eyes.
that on purpose.
I thought he was just like in the hand.
Oh,
'Cause,
no.
baby, you're not cleaning
No.
yourself. We need silicone brushes or washcloths.
Like something
abrasive.
like abrasive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that can lather. Because the way that body wash lathers in your hands versus like in a
doesn't.
thing.
It doesn't.
Like it doesn't lather.
just
And
gets a
then you
little
end up
soapy.
using infinitely more of it too.
Yes, and you're not cleaning up your body.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, EJ, you did me dirty just now when you said it that way. He watched the fear. Oh. Anyway,
there.
let's get back on track, shall we? What's
Okay,
your
yeah.
next one?
Oh, okay, wait. On the natural thing.
Yes.
I have to cross out one of my intent because I said
Okay.
natural everything. Like I'm just like in a natural, like for me, like for other people, I just like it. Like lashes, hair, nails, boobs, like
Yes.
like natural.
Body odor.
Lips.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lips, like
Okay, can I just say?
skin, like
Oh, okay, I have to
Natural.
cross that some too because I put when people embrace their natural hair color.
yes.
I love that. And then I said natural manicures or natural shaped nails. Like when your nails are like an oval or an almond, like something more natural to the way your nail would grow.
Yeah, like not stiletto, not coffin, like
yeah.
yeah. And I had like short, like
I put
short,
short
natural
nails.
nails.
I put
And-
sheer nail polishes.
And even like bare manicured nails, like a naked mani. I love it.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me cross off a bunch of things. Oh, and then the last one I put that fits into that. I said brows that are grown out but groomed.
Yes.
So like let them be a little messy.
Yeah.
But I could tell that you like put brow gel in this morning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you look so chic.
Agreed.
Okay, I'm just being so filled with joy right now.
Okay, who's next?
I think you.
Oh, sharing with the girlies when you got something on sale. You know?
Yeah, don't gatekeep that.
Like, yeah. Like the girls who, when you compliment them on something like, oh my gosh, like I love your dress. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you. I just got it at blah, blah, blah. It was on sale. It was so cheap. Like, that's chic. It's
That's a
again,
girl's girl.
It's giving unbothered.
yeah, she's a girl's girl.
Yeah.
Okay, this one sounds so out of context, and I don't really know how to explain why, but I put like a really well used, almost on the verge of falling apart Bible. When I see the ladies at church with their Bible, and you could tell that woman is like in that
Yeah.
Bible on the daily, or even a guy, I'm like,
Yeah.
like it hits.
Yeah.
So
The Bible has been through some things.
a well used Bible and or like a really well used like journal. Yeah, that's mine.
I like that. Okay, my next one, accepting your high maintenance things.
We need to stop rejecting it. Just
Yeah.
stand in your truth.
Yeah. And I feel especially like if you're not just being like unreasonable as a human in general,
Yeah.
and you just have your like couple things that you just enjoy doing, then just own it. Like
Yeah.
who cares if people are like, oh, what? Like you get your nails done every 3 weeks? That's so high maintenance. Like, no, that's your thing. That's what you like doing, you know?
We should also one time do a list of things that are high maintenance that we do to remain low maintenance. But not right
To
now.
be honest, I don't really think I have anything.
I bet if you thought of some things, I bet
Maybe
if you
if I
thought
thought
about
of it. Maybe if
you
I
would
thought of
think
it.
Okay, my next one I have is longer items, meaning like longer skirts, like a midi or a maxi skirt, like a midi dress or a maxi dress, even like the jorts.
Yeah.
I feel like if you could pull off longer items, like there's something very chic about it. I feel like you have to have a really good sense of style to style it appropriately.
Yeah.
For a lot of those things.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think so too. Okay, my next one. Non-aesthetic lip balms and hand creams. Like, okay, because like, you know, the trendy ones and like the really aesthetic cute packaging, like the Summer Fridays and the like whatever, like they're nice. I'm not saying that they're good. Like I like them. But I just think that like if I see a girl who like looks very chic, but
she pulls out like Aquaphor.
But she pulls out of her purse like
Burt's Bees.
a tube of Burt's Bees. Yeah, or like a tube of like Eucerin like lip balm or whatever. I just know. Same with hand cream. Because again, it's giving unbothered. It's like you found something that actually really is good and like really works for you, and you don't care about whether it's trendy or not. It works. And so you're sticking to it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, you're a real one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
My next one is the colors cream, beige, navy blue, and brown. They're just chic colors. Mm-hmm. They look good styled together.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen a brown boot? Oh, like a brown heeled boot.
Yeah.
Or like a navy blazer with like a cute little white tank top inside, some gold rings or something.
And like, especially in the summer, like navy blue in the place of black. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Okay, my next one is peach over pink blush.
Okay.
Because I feel like, again, I love a pink blush, but I feel like pink blush, like that, you know, cool tone baby pink blush, that's like a thing right now. As much as I like it, it's a choice. Like it's a look. Do you know what I mean? Like that Sabrina Carpenter blush type of look. And I just feel like it makes more of a like a statement, if you will, as opposed to a peach blush, because your skin has warmth in it naturally. And so a pink or a peach blush is always gonna like just like more naturally like go with your skin more. Right? So I just feel like a peach blush instead of a pink blush is just like very chic.
I see what you're saying.
Because it just,
I can picture this.
It just like blends. Like it just like goes.
Yes.
It's not like, look at me, I'm pink. It's just like, yeah, I'm there.
I think we're establishing that just more natural things give very chic as a general statement.
Yeah.
But yes, I could see that.
Yeah. Love a good pink blush though. Just have to say.
You're like, to clarify. Also, like all these things are still in. Like it's not like,
that's what I was saying. I love the alternatives, but I just,
these are just extra special.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put handwritten notes, whether sending or receiving or just like, it's a beautiful thing.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's thoughtful.
Love it.
I like that too. My next one, a go-to simple cocktail or coffee order. So not like the, like, I don't know, upside down, double blended,
your high school order,
extra caramel drizzled, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Frappuccino thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a simple go-to, like that's what you get kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you walk into a bar, like, can I get a gin and tonic? Like that's like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's chic.
I put kind of along that line, I think hot drinks are chic. Like somebody, you see somebody and they're drinking something out of a teacup rather than like an iced.
Yeah.
Like it gives European. It gives chic. I love it.
I agree. Okay. Classic black and white tile floors.
Oh, those are so chic. I immediately think of Meredith Blake, which, can I just say justice for Meredith Blake? We all got her wrong. I love Meredith Blake. Meredith Blake knew where it was at. She did.
A couple days ago, was watching Gwyneth Paltrow's 80 Open Door House Tour.
Oh my gosh, her home is beautiful.
Her home is stunning, but she has the black and white checkered floor tiles in her her entryway. EJ did not like her house, but I was ready to move in.
Right now. Not only with Gwyneth Paltrow's house, but just this whole segment, EJ looks exhausted. We're wrapping up.
Literally rather be anywhere else but here.
He's never been this silent on the pod before.
That's true. Could hear a pin drop.
I'm sorry. Her home is stunning. She's the one
It
that has
is.
the home with the apron countertops, right? Where like the thick fold over on the side.
Ooh, maybe
I
I
swear
don't
it's
know.
her. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. I think about it all the time.
Yeah, her house
things
is
that live
beautiful.
run through in my head. Those countertops.
I don't like her.
Oh, I don't
But
really
I like
know
her
anything
house.
about her.
Oh, I like her house though.
Black and white tile slaps.
Classic.
Yeah.
So classic.
Okay, I put gold rimmed sunglasses. Something very simple and elegant and chic about them. I don't care if they're big or small,
Yeah.
but just like a nice gold rim. Like it just
Thin
ties
gold
it
rim?
together. Yeah, thin,
Yeah.
not a thick.
Yeah.
It has to be very thin.
Yeah.
Almost like prescription
And
glasses.
I would
thin.
add to that, like specifically wearing sunglasses on your head.
Yeah, that looks so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
What else you got?
Homes that look styled, but like not too like magazine-y.
Because it shows you have personal style.
Yeah.
And that's really chic in
Yeah.
itself.
Like homes that look like there's trendy elements and like you know what you're doing, but you didn't just like, walk into some expensive like furniture decor store and
say,
go
"I'll pick one
like,
of everything."
yes, I'll take that.
I'll
you
take
know?
this showroom.
Yeah, like there's still like it's like lived in. There's still like personal items, and, like sentimental things, and like it's like curated, not just like
Yeah. Yeah. Next one I have is Michelle Obama arms. Like when your arms are just, they're giving fit,
yeah.
they're giving tight, they're giving tone. Like you're just a chic human. I don't know how.
Agreed.
But you are. Yeah.
Side parts.
I love a side part.
I will never stop.
I know it. Like the Gen Zers hated us for that, but have you seen a side part?
I know.
Really? Have you?
You know what's funny now is watching the TikToks of girls who like have been diehard for the middle part, and then they like try a side part, and they're all like making these like reaction videos, like, wait, they're like freaking out, like, why does this side part look so good? Wait a second, like, should we be doing side parts?
It's like we told you.
And then it's like as older women being like, I've been waiting for this day.
We've been waiting. You know what else is chic about that? When people can just like, they're in the middle of a thought or something. You just did it like 2 minutes ago. Like you're just like talking
I'm
and you do
such
this.
a hair
and your
flipper.
hair just like flips. You look majestic. It's chic.
Some days it looks better than others.
I can't do that with the locks.
But-
One lock always betrays me and goes flying in the opposite direction.
You have to be more intentional about your
I
flips.
do.
Yeah.
It's okay though. I put muffins or pie. If somebody's eating like, you know, you're at like okay, we need to wrap this up soon though. If you're
I
like,
only have a couple left.
I have so many.
Oh, no.
I'm talking to myself. If you're seeing somebody and like they order a muffin or like a slice of pie or something, I don't know what it is. It's just like you're an old soul, and that in itself is kind of chic. I can't explain a lot.
I know,
of
I
these
get
things.
that.
I just feel it.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's giving maturity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Being patient.
Yes. Enough said.
Chic. So chic.
Yeah.
I am so chic right now.
You are so chic. Yes, you are.
Okay. I put matching sets, and I mean all kinds of things. A matching sweat set. A matching, like when your phone and your laptop case match. Having matching luggage. Or like when your
Yes.
makeup bag matches your toiletry bag, which
Yeah.
also matches I'm talking beige luggage.
Yes.
Chic.
Yes.
That vibe.
Yeah.
All of that is chic.
Agreed. Long stem wine glasses.
Beautiful.
Never stemless.
Yeah.
Admittedly,
those are just cups.
I do use stemless once in a while, but it's only when it's like late and I'm like really lazy and I just know that it can go in the dishwasher.
Oh, yeah.
But like at every other point, long stem wine glasses.
Yes. I will give my last, it's not my last one, but it's my last one for now. Thoughtful people. So like they'll remember something specific about you, or they'll hand you, like they anticipate your needs. Like they see you need something and they just like kind of hand it over to you without you having to ask, or like just they're thoughtful. I think that is so chic and kind. Being kind is very chic as a general statement.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give my last two. The first one is wearing thrifted or passed down items. And the last one is eye contact.
Eye contact is a real one. Okay. Can I just gripe about eye contact for a second?
Okay.
Because I have always been a very big eye contact person until people started telling me that it was weird. They're like, don't, like, why do you to look at people like that when they're talking? But I've been told I look like I'm trying to peer into people's souls, which I'm not trying to do, but I guess I kind of am because, like, I want to understand you.
Yeah.
And so now I feel like I doubt myself when I'm, like, talking to somebody, and I get all uncomfortable and nervous, and so I don't make eye contact as much. Like, I catch myself having a harder time with eye contact than I used to because now I overthink it, and that bothers me.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, right?
Like, I'm not talking about, like,
no, but like we're having a conversation and I can maintain, like I
Yeah.
can look into your eyes. Like you're not going to burn my retinas.
yeah.
But now I act like you burn my retinas.
I hate eye contact.
Yes, you have said
Yeah,
that
we know.
before.
2 seconds max.
No, I don't like that. Or if I can tell if other people are uncomfortable with eye contact and then I can't make proper eye contact with them. I just take on other people's problems essentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like a good eye contact moment.
Yeah.
It is very lovely.
Yeah. I think especially when you're greeting somebody, like a greeting with like really good eye contact, I feel like that's like very chic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And walking into rooms, not on your phone. I think that would be my last one. Very chic. Like, don't walk into the
And
room
like
like
not
this,
even
but,
like
walk
on
in
your
like
phone,
this.
but like head up, like
Head
not looking
up.
at the floor. Like
That's what I
like
mean.
head up, eyes forward.
That's exactly what I mean.
How about
Yeah.
just walking, period, without a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
I
specifically
think
walking into a room, though.
lower screen time is chic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that ends our segment
To list.
on what's chic.
I can say, after hearing all those things,
Yeah.
I 100% still don't know what chic is.
I was ready for a revelation. I thought it was
was
like,
too.
okay, now here's my list.
I thought this was gonna be really profound, but no.
Maybe I should just. I
What's
should have
the
given him the
definition of
definition
chic?
from the jump. That was a failing on my part. I haven't potted in a while. Usually I remember to give
We're
definitions.
rusty.
We're so rusty. Chic meaning elegant and stylishly fashionable. Elegant really is, I think.
So pie is
Yeah.
elegant.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
to explain it.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Because pastry is delicate.
Yes, and it's just like you're ordering something different. People go for the same. Like, picture two people, one ordered a cake pop and one ordered a slice of pie. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I want to have a conversation with the person who ordered the slice of pie.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
But that's the thing, EJ. It's just like you just have to feel it.
It's
like,
a vibe. I don't
if you
have
know,
an
you know.
explanation.
I don't know how to explain it. The girlies who get it, get
One
it.
is giving elevated. It's
Yeah.
giving sophistication.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Anyway, what was your BGP moment this week?
Oh my goodness. My BGP moment. My BGP moment. Well, okay. I am in a I'm in a phase of acceptance.
Oh, starting off strong.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
So I don't know if I've actually talked about this before. Maybe I haven't. I'm actually recycling a moment. I don't know. But I'm in a phase of acceptance right now where, how much should I say?
Oh, it's that type of BGP moment. I feel so sad for everyone who doesn't get the details later like I do.
I know.
Like, it makes me kind of sad for them.
Which is why I sit here and like so deeply ponder like how
How can I
how
make
much of the
this?
tea
Can I spill?
can I just like
Whoops.
like whoop, whoop. They don't listen to this. Okay, so when it comes to
Babe, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. May I just remind you?
this is not a court of law thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
I love what I do.
Why did that sound like you were trying to convince yourself? Like, I know you do, but it sounded like you were really...
Because I do.
And it had a hint of Elle Woods to it. I love what I do.
I love what I do. No, because I do. I really do. I love what I do For real.
I know you do.
But where I do what I do can sometimes be difficult.
Will impact the feelings towards what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Environments affect the way we feel.
Yeah. And so I think that right now in terms of my like phase of acceptance, have just kind of accepted the fact that like, I think that I am where I am specifically still because there are probably some opportunities for personal growth and just like life lessons that God has decided to use this specific setting for me to learn said things. And so like I love that for me, but I also like don't love that for me. You know?
Growth sucks.
But yeah. But I think that I would rather do it than like fight it and either miss an opportunity to learn and to grow or have to learn it in a different setting or a different context at a future date. When like I'm here right now. So like, let's just get it done. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So yeah. So then with that too has involved a lot of like, okay, so how do I go about that? How do I go about figuring out these life lessons and figuring out, you know, where these moments of growth are and how to take them, while like still being fair to myself, like reasonably, you know, and not putting myself in a position where I'm like, you know, potentially just being like a doormat kind of thing. So yeah, it's involved like, for example, like a situation will come up and I'm like feeling what I'm feeling, you know, allowing myself to feel it and not just trying to like shake it off too quick because it is valid what I'm feeling and why. But then like trying to not just like sit in it. So like let myself feel and then, okay. And then move on. And then also just like kind of letting go and like setting some like boundaries and stuff too. Like while I'm there, I will do the best that I can do, as I always have done. And, you know, like the Bible says, like whatever you do, do it. Right. Yes. So that's what I've been trying to do. But then when I'm not there, what happens is none of my business. Mm-hmm. Like I have nothing to say. I will not be responding. I don't exist if I'm not in the building. Yeah. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like generally I do feel a little bit better. Cause I think that like I was just like really fighting all of it before. So I do feel a little bit better, but it's like, you know, it's still frustrating sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you did a good job.
I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, oh, did I say too much?
I don't think you did.
I also don't want to be like, you know, inauthentic.
But keep in mind that what you're saying is very much so directed on you and your behavior.
Completely.
Right? And yeah, I do think that that's a very big growth point for you too. Because we've even talked about it on the pod, like that idea where it's hard to let go even when you're not there because you like to control the narrative of what might be being said about you or your work or just what's happening and how that's going to impact what you do. And it sounds like you're arriving at this place where it's like, I will do whatever I can do with all my might, just like the Bible says, while I'm there. And when I'm not there, well, I don't have control over that situation. And like acceptance oftentimes means letting go of control. And you're doing that. And that's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's like, yeah, it's weird. It's interesting.
It's a journey, I bet.
Yeah. It feels like I've stepped into a new like phase, if you will, of my like of my like process of just like dealing with everything like work related.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to be kept posted on how that goes.
Yeah.
As I'm sure everyone else. But
I mean, I do have more details.
I know you have more to tell me, but
that's for the after
that's
party.
for after pod. Yeah. No, I am proud of you for
Thanks, friend.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. You go. What's yours?
Okay, so I just was I tend to do a lot of reflecting. And so one of the things I was reflecting on is how I used to approach trying new things versus now. And I realized that in the past year or two, there's been so many things that I've just gone and done on my own that I never would have done on my own previously. And I was like, wait, it's kind of cool to, one, feel brave and secure enough to say, I'm just going to go try out this new thing all by myself. I don't care if I'm the only new person there and I don't know anybody. Like, I'm just going to do it. But it's also really freeing to not have to wait for people to try new things. And I guess I'm proud of myself for that. And also just the fact that I've always been an introvert. I've always been a homebody. I've always enjoyed my own company. But now I really enjoy it. And I am so much more comfortable with the idea of being in solitude, if that means keeping the peace or keeping my peace. And so I just think that mindset shift overall has been a really wonderful thing to observe. And I'm really thankful that I'm less worried about what's happening around me and just what's happening in terms of what I'm doing and like trying new things, doing new things or old things that I used to do with other people just on my own because I can. It's like just me and God hanging out and I like it. And so, yeah, I think that is a growth point. I think it can be hard to do that sometimes. And like, if you're somebody who wants to do that, just do it with one small thing close to home that you could bail on halfway if you need to, because it becomes easier the more you do it, but you won't know that unless you start doing it. Yeah. And so it wasn't like a specific anything, just kind of that idea of, oh, I'm realizing that that's something I'm becoming more comfortable with. And we love to talk about growth. So I think I'm growing there.
Well, I did see that you went on a solo spa date.
I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but I did.
Thing.
Yeah, actually. Wait. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. Originally, that wasn't supposed to be solo. And then in the end, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go
anyway.
And it was such a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's anywhere that makes sense to go solo,
it's a spa.
It's a spa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, you're not even supposed to talk in there. So just be quiet and be by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's a good thing for your self-confidence to do things by yourself. I think that it's just a good thing to work on your attachment style and how you interact with yourself versus other people and the value that you place on your time with yourself versus others. It's so easy to schedule something with yourself and cancel it because you don't prioritize the appointments you make with yourself versus other people. And so I just think spending more time with yourself really helps overall with the way you view yourself and the value you put on yourself. So, yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that for you. When I saw that you had gone on that solo spa date, I was like,
yeah,
that's good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not, that wasn't what I was thinking of, but now I'm like, oh, perfect tie-in. Like, this works.
Oh, when you said it, I thought that's where you were going, actually.
Oh, no, it wasn't at all. I forgot about that. But it's true. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so right, though. I feel like there's things that we feel like you're supposed to do with other people. So it feels weird when you go by yourself.
Yeah.
Even sometimes, because I feel like you're worried about what other people's perception of you is going to be.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's like so pathetic that you're doing it by yourself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you're right to just like own it and go by yourself and like spend time with yourself. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Were you going to say something?
Oh, you looked like you're about to say something.
You literally looked like you were about to. Oh, I startled him.
His first comment of the whole episode.
That's why I was like, go ahead, let me not interrupt.
I can come up with something to say.
No, we're good. But I was like, back to our chic list. I know we've beat it to death, but if you think about it, like one of the things on my list was seeing people just like doing things out by themselves. Like I've never, ever, ever, when I was a server or when I'm just like a human watching other humans, I've never once seen a person out to dinner by themselves or breakfast or lunch or like doing something by themselves and been like, oh Lord, like no one would do that with them. I've always had so much admiration. I'm like, wow,
yeah,
they are cool and they are brave and like that's dope. I feel like it's chic. It's just chic.
I agree. I think that's true.
And it's okay if you're not there. Like there's a lot of things I haven't done by myself yet that I'd like to, but I'm still not there yet. But I think it's important to value the time that you spend with yourself.
Yeah.
Because it helps you grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like going to a restaurant by myself would be, I think that would be difficult for me. But other things I have no problem with. Like I remember when I got to the point where like going shopping or like to the mall or something like that by myself was a thing that I discovered that I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, that's like the greatest thing ever.
Yes, I agree.
Like I actually love it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's a good moment.
Thank you.
I like that. We're back.
Yes, we're back. People might not have
And
even
we have
left.
True.
Anyway. We've been having an interesting conversations because again, I haven't seen you guys. I thought I hadn't seen you guys in like well over a month, and you informed me that it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks. I was lost. I was lost and dazed and confused. And so really, I think this is the opportunity for us to catch up on all the things. And there's a couple things that I need to hear about from EJ, who has claimed that he has a sugar addiction, and probably that many people do too. So EJ, enlighten us. What's been going on with EJ?
I don't know if it's a story.
Tell us where you're at. Your big boy panties moment.
Whoa.
I take it back. I take it back.
I don't have those. Hi, my name is EJ, and I'm an addict.
Hi, EJ.
I have a problem. I'm addicted to sugar, and I'm sick of it. But I'm also craving sugar right now.
Yeah, he said he was in a bad mood, guys.
Yeah.
It's bad. And you know how I know it's bad? I got caught. And here's the thing, okay?
It's true. It happened.
There's like I've actually been caught a couple times.
Oh, true. It did happen twice in the last like week.
Guys, what?
Yeah.
One was the last week. The other one was a few weeks ago.
Okay, do tell.
Still.
So, some husbands get caught doing egregious things. Read between the lines, right?
Okay.
EJ gets caught.
I love how he's speaking in third person to distance himself as much as possible from this whole thing. Not I, but
he's
EJ.
Not in the acceptance stage yet.
EJ gets caught in silly ways. And on paper, it's kind of funny. So, something I got to really focus on throughout my days, because I'm alone, right?
Yes.
And as an addict, it's hard to fight the urges, you know? Like, I'll just be sitting there and I just crave sugar, you know? I just need a hit of some sort of something sweet. And I've always had a sweet tooth, but it's bad now, right? And when I get off work, I have about 2 hours before I got to pick Priya up. So I just have so much time and to do stuff.
It's a dangerous 2-hour window.
To get into malice. And destruction.
Self-destruction.
One of the things that I enjoy doing is perusing through the grocery store. Because sometimes I'll say to myself, what do I want to cook tonight? What do we want for dinner? And I'll get those things, but then it's theirs. So, like,
They have everything.
yeah. Sometimes they have, like, slices of cake on sale. But that's not what happened. So what happened was I took a little stroll through the baked sweets section, right?
As an addict.
Mm.
And I found a pack
Right.
of the like the cinnamon coffee angel cake things.
Yeah, like a coffee cake.
Yeah, but it's like the slices, right? Sometimes they have like the lemon poppy one or
Oh, like the one that comes in the loaf?
yeah,
Or the bundt ones?
it's like a loaf, but it
Okay.
slices in like the clamshell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I seen those and I was like,
Okay, for anyone who doesn't speak restaurant lingo, the clamshell is the clear plastic.
Like the snap case
Snap
that has the like little...
containers. Yeah.
think of a clam opening up. That's what the container does.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
The
yes.
pearl on the inside, but it's cake.
So what had happened, this is egregious. I'm saying it out loud and I'm like, this is crazy. I have a problem. So I was just like, I just saw so much stuff and I didn't need any of it, but I just had to do it. So I saw powdered donuts. I grabbed those, put it in the cart. And then I also grabbed the cinnamon roll things too.
Like the
put those-
cake?
yeah. And I
Okay.
put those in the cart. And I grabbed the cookies and cream covered pretzels. And I put that in the cart too. A little small bag of it. And I went home. And again, I got 2 hours before I got to pick Priya up. So I'm eating it. And I'm sitting there like counting the calories as I'm eating it. But I go through the whole thing.
Of which one?
The cake.
Okay.
And I was actually in here in the studio. And I had it on the desk. And I forgot to get rid of the evidence before I picked Priya up. Right? So when I picked her up and I got home, I came back in the studio and I saw it and I said, oh no, she's going to catch me. So I put it in my sock drawer
Stop it.
because she was in the kitchen. And if I went out with
You
it,
would think that this is contraband. The way...
Literally. Like, you think that we're talking about drugs.
Yeah.
so she was in the kitchen. So if I went there, she would have saw it.
Yes.
I can't throw it out in the bathroom because she would have saw it.
Yeah.
So my plan is if I hide it in the sock drawer, when she's gone tomorrow in my 2-hour window, I'll just get rid of it. I forgot. So when was it? I was at work. Like I think it's like a week later. I forgot about it,
Completely.
right? And it's a week later. And then I get a text from Priya. She's like, so I wanted to borrow one of your shirts. What is this? And I think you sent me a picture of it.
I'm crying.
Or did I show it to you when you got home?
No, you sent me a text.
Did I? Okay.
I was caught. I got caught red-handed.
We need screenshots.
I know, literally.
And in that moment, I thought to myself, I have a few options right now. I could deny it. Even
Bold-faced
though-
Just like
lie.
gaslight to the max. Like, no, you didn't find it there.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Are you
What are you
feeling
talking
okay?
Even though the evidence is like
Literally right there.
in front of my face, I can deny it. Option 2, I can get upset that she went in my drawer looking for my shirts and Uno reverse her.
So gaslight.
Gaslight.
Yes, that was an option.
Okay.
I went with the third option, and I was like, okay, you caught me. Hands up, don't shoot. you
Good
know?
luck. Good for you. We love it.
And I felt pretty embarrassed.
Oh.
And in that moment, I said, okay, I have a problem. And then a couple weeks later, I was in my 2-hour window, and I found the cake on sale. So I got it. And then I forgot to throw out the receipt.
Oh no.
So now I'm in the studio and Priya just walks in and puts the receipt in front of me. Granted, she's lovely. She doesn't get mad. She just like gives me the like, babe.
You know what you did.
But it's not even like a you know what you did. It's a babe. You don't want this for
You're
yourself.
better than this.
Right? And
Yeah.
now my shame and my guilt is just like pouring on top of me.
Oh.
So yeah, all that to say, hi, my name is EJ and I'm an addict.
Hi, EJ.
I have a problem.
Well, don't they say admitting you have a problem is the first step towards recovery?
It is the first. And I think it's funny that the word acceptance has come up
I know.
so many times
I think
today.
we're all in a
because-
stage of acceptance here.
No, like this is literally, you're not going to get much further if you don't accept that it's a problem.
This is true.
So you did that. Now, I have so many questions I could ask. I really do.
Ask all the questions.
Do it.
Well, first, I just, because you said the word shame and the word guilt a few times throughout all this. What do you think makes you feel the most shameful and guilty? Is it the fact that you have this affinity to sugary sweets? Or is it the fact that you feel like you have to hide the fact that you like them?
It's the fact that I got caught.
Oh, see?
Okay.
So you only feel guilty about the what is that Alicia Keys song? Or is it Rihanna?
It's Rihanna.
Oh, but it's over.
Don't tell me you're sorry because you're not.
When I
When I really know you're
that
only sorry you got caught.
sorry you
That's
got
Rihanna.
caught.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
why
a
did I
bow.
think it was Alicia? Thank you. Sorry,
Yeah.
Alicia Keys.
Written by Neo.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Give us
I
all the
feel
credits.
guilty when I eat the sugar.
Okay.
I feel shame when I get caught hiding the sugar.
Okay.
Cause it's like, bruh, how
Yeah.
you gonna get caught in the sock drawer? That's crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
That is, yeah, I have to admit.
It's diabolical. No kidding.
When I saw it, I opened the drawer and I saw it and I was like,
you
I
do
wish I
like
could have had a
double take.
camera to see your face.
it was confusion at
You know
first.
the math, the girl with the math, just like
Yeah,
floating in
like
front
all
of
of
her?
the equations are
Yeah.
like going all of the places. Yeah. And then, but then, so I saw it and it was like confusion at first. And then like that lasted for like a second and a half. And then it was just like, okay, I know what happened here. Like,
yeah.
I don't even need to be told what the story was.
Two
I
plus
know
two is four.
I know what the story was. Like, I know what I'm looking at right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So then why don't you just sit with the guilt of the fact that you ate it and not do the part that leads to shame and hide it? Like, why not just be like, yeah, I bought cake today. I know I should not have eaten it. Guilty, but I did.
I don't know. I just did.
Well, we have to figure that out, though, because now it's a pattern. You've done it twice.
I don't know the answer. At least not yet.
I just think it's interesting that you're hiding it. Like, this is your house. You're a grown man.
Is it like
have
a
no
way
answers.
for you to basically like hide it from yourself?
No.
Oh, I was excited
It's
about that.
you.
You're hiding it from your wife.
But the thing is,
Yes.
I'm not
Why?
the one who puts the guilt on you though. So is it like you're hiding it from me, but really you're hiding it from yourself? Because if I don't see it, then there's no accountability.
No.
Okay, so he knows what it is not. This is a step.
I just don't want to get caught eating it because I've said, okay, I'm going to stop eating sugar. And then I eat the sugar. Then it's like, dang, I ate the sugar.
Okay, so you don't like the fact that you're breaking promises to yourself.
Yeah. And then if she sees it, it's like, dang.
Then there's evidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone knows.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, I just had this visual. Okay, do you guys know that? I know this is not originally Jason Derulo's song. I think he sampled it from Imogen Heap or whatever. For that, what you say? You know how in like all the old teen shows, when something really dramatic was going down, that was the song that had to play in the background.
Yeah.
Like Gossip Girl, the moment
Which,
where
by
they're
the
all
way, I
getting up
just
from the
started
table. Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm so excited for you. Maybe I should start watching it too.
Okay.
I've watched it like 5 times.
Oh, really?
It's my favorite show.
Really?
Yeah, it's like my favorite comfort show. That and Scandal.
Interesting.
But Scandal, I get really annoyed about halfway through and have to skip a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I don't like Olivia Pope simping over men. I really hate it. Anyway, where was I going? Okay, I was just picturing you opening the sock drawer and the what you say.
Yeah.
And then EJ getting the text and it's like, that you only.
Yeah,
I was just picturing it.
True.
And so I had to giggle. I'm sorry.
I can see it.
What I was really getting at is like break down then, because if you know a promise to yourself that you've kept was I'm giving up sugar, and you don't like that Priya can see the evidence of you breaking that promise to yourself on top of the ego hit of like, dang, I said I was going to do this and I didn't, and I know you pride yourself on your self-esteem, or not your self-esteem. Yeah, the sock drawer. You
That's
pride
crazy.
yourself on your discipline. I know that about you. You've said that before. So I can understand that this is like really upsetting. But why have you even bothered to make that commitment of the no sugar thing? Like, what's your actual motivation?
It's not good for me.
In what way?
My health. And my physique.
I think that's more of the real reason.
You think it's more his physique that he's worried about?
I'm in the gym every day.
Okay, good for you.
And the last little bit of the physique that I'm like striving for
yeah.
is the diet part. I got the muscle part, but I want like the midsection part. But it's the sugar that's killing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you actually think you value that as much as you say you do, the physique?
Not more than the taste of the sugar.
Okay.
Fair.
The thing is, I don't like the sugar. I'm too deep.
Well, how do you feel when you eat it?
Yeah.
Very good.
Is that your immediate gratification
go
feeling?
deeper.
Thank you.
Sugar is like it's like porn.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
But that actually makes sense, though.
I'm serious.
I
That
think I
makes
need an
sense.
explanation, please.
As somebody who was once addicted to porn,
Yes.
the sugar is the same feeling. I crave it. When I eat it, I feel great. And then when I'm done, I feel guilty. You know what I mean? Because I know I shouldn't be eating it.
And you get that same, like, all of the happy chemicals in your brain, they go off the same way when you eat sugar.
Yeah.
And you know
The
what it is,
same
too?
way
I just
when
want
you
to
get
find
hit of any other drug.
I just want to find like a balance of sugar. But the reason I go like hard, like cold turkey with stuff, is because I don't do the balance well. Especially with food.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't do cold turkey well either.
Yeah, I do.
Do you mean that he doesn't sustain it? Because I feel like he does.
I do
From what I've
cold
seen,
turkey
like
very well.
you'll like I'll come
Yeah,
in one
you-
day and
you
he'll be like,
do
"Oh,
it
I'm quitting
well
sugar
for,
tomorrow,"
like-
and then he just does. But I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
it's sustained.
Yeah.
That's my, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So like I'll cut the sugar out and I'll be like, okay, for like the next month, I'm not gonna eat no sugar, no carbs, and I'll do it. And then when the month is done, then I'm like, okay, I can celebrate this hard work I've done with some sugar. And then I taste it and I'm like,
Why did I ever leave?
and then I dive right in.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like in my head, I just gotta cut it out because I can't balance it well. To me, that's like wisdom. Like I don't do well with a little bit, so it's safer to just have none. But having none upsets me. That makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. But I guess because now I'm thinking, like you mentioned that you've experienced this with porn before. And I assume I know it's the same thing that like you can't just have like a little bit. Like it's got to go. But what worked for you with getting over that addiction?
Hard work. I told Priya every time I was craving it. Just time.
And Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of men who help me.
Okay.
I don't know who to talk to about sugar.
It's like a Sugar Addicts Anonymous group.
Maybe you should start that. Maybe there's a gap in the market.
Probably.
But I was gonna say, like, couldn't you do the same thing? Like, instead of hiding the receipt from Priya, tell her, like, yo, I'm craving sugar right now, and then pray about it. Actually, maybe you should turn it into a fast.
You know what it is too? When I'm out and about, people don't just offer you porn.
Thank God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we go to your parents' house, and your dad, because he has a sweet tooth too,
He loves his sweets.
and
Yeah.
he loves me, so he'll be like, "I got you key lime pie," and I'm like, "Okay."
Thanks, Dad.
Literally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how we talked about a few weeks back? I can't remember if it was either one of you had said, like, does there need to be a direct replacement when you're trying to get rid of something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all I can think about right now. I'm like, because cold turkey is great and all, but I feel like there does need to be a direct replacement for something like this.
Well, like, okay, to me, when I think about it, like, yes, you do the cold turkey, no sugar for a month thing, and like, yes, you can do it. But the problem comes is when you try to like reintegrate it, so to speak, into your life, and then you can't handle it because it's not your problem is that you're all or nothing. It's the moderation aspect of it that you have
Yeah.
a hard time with.
I don't moderate well.
Yeah. And so to me, is it really realistic to say for the rest of my life, I'm never going to have anything sugary? In my mind, no, that's
You'd be
not realistic.
miserable.
Yeah, that's not realistic. So to me, it makes more sense to say, okay, well, I have a hard time with the moderation aspect of it. So let that be the thing that I work on. So like once a week, I get to have whatever and like I can look forward to it until that day, but like that's the only day kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And then
Yes,
like in
that makes
that
sense.
builds like the
But physically,
yeah, but like does that not like sound easier than say I'm never going to have anything ever again? Or at least like for the next month I'm never going to have anything, but then I'm going to have to repeat that whole process over again in 2 months when I like relapse, so to speak.
no.
Really?
So you would rather just go the cycle of nothing, everything, nothing, everything.
I'd rather just go nothing.
But we've established that doesn't
That's
work.
not realistic though.
Okay, is this fair? You could tell me if it's not. Sometimes I feel like I can do the no sugar ever, but because you don't want to do it, then sometimes it gets hard because you don't eat like me when I'm in those vibes. Is that blaming her? Is that wrong?
It's not necessarily blaming her, but it's placing an overvalued sense of responsibility on her.
Okay, never mind. I take it back.
Because I don't have, and that's kind of why I say, like, I don't think it's realistic. Like, when I think about life, like, there are parties, there are celebrations, there are, you know, date nights where you want to get a dessert, like, and you should be able to, and like all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I say I don't think it's realistic to say I'm never going to have any sugar for the rest of my life ever. Like, it's just not.
But it is, though, 'cause
So-
there's people that don't eat refined sugar.
Yeah, but then
But look at the rest of their lifestyle, though. Does the rest of their lifestyle make sense if they're like for them to do that? Like Margaret, for example, for her, it makes sense because the rest of her life supports that. She's also single, right? For us, we don't live a lifestyle that's like we're never ever going to eat sugar ever again.
You think we couldn't live a life with no sugar?
I'm not saying we couldn't live a life with no sugar, but like anybody could do anything. But not everything is realistic for everybody.
What makes it not realistic? Other than it's hard to get into the habit.
I think the part that makes it not realistic, and of course, like, not to like speak into your marriage, but if you both know that that's something central to the way you interact with others, like you just mentioned, that your father-in-law will like get a sweet treat for you guys to share because he knows you like it, he likes it, like it's a part of the way you socialize and hang out and connect with people. And so it's like, sure, you could cut that out and stop that, but is that something that aligns with your values? Like, do you value cutting off the way that certain, you know, interactions go down, or certain relationships, or certain things that you enjoy? Is it in your values to get rid of that?
That's a good way to explain it. I think maybe that's why I say it's not realistic, because I think especially for us, like being foodies and like appreciating food, not just like liking food, but like appreciating food is like a big part of our relationship, and also just who we are individually. And like the social aspect of food is a big part of our lives as well. So I think that's a big part of why I say it's not realistic. Like that's how you phrased it, I think is perfect.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I say within that, like knowing who we are in our relationship and our values, like you say, I think that within that there is so much space for moderation. But I wouldn't say that it allows for just like completely like cutting things out altogether. And I mean, of course you could be at like a social like family gathering and dessert is being served and you can choose to say, no, I'm actually good, I'm not going to have any today. Like that's fine. But just like to never ever forever.
So here's another question. If it was alcohol and I said, okay, I have a problem with alcohol and I wanted to cut it out completely, would you be saying the same thing?
No.
Why?
Because you need food to live.
I don't need sugar. I don't need refined sugars to live.
Right. Okay, explain what I'm thinking but can't say. I know that's what you're about to do.
Love you, bestie.
Thank you.
I might not be though with this, because what I was gonna say is, I think the reason Priya would jump to like, no, I wouldn't say the same thing, is because the connotation is if you're cutting alcohol out of your life, I'm gonna assume that it's because it's causing you to behave in a maladaptive way, whether it be like you're getting overly drunk or you're like using it to numb out certain things. Like it probably has a maladaptive lens on it.
I'm hiding clamshells in the sock drawer.
Yeah, but that's not
maladaptive.
but it's not destructive. There's a difference.
I feel like it's destructive to me, sugar.
So then, yeah, maybe you should cut it out. But
And
clearly,
that's how I feel.
But then if you haven't had success with it, I think our question is more about like, where's the disconnect with your surrender?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Because if like, we can't argue if you feel like it's harmful to your life.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, why we would immediately be like, yeah, cut out alcohol. Because we know like it could kill you.
If it genuinely is
like,
that, then like, yeah.
Yeah. It endangers the people around you. But I think it's harder to say that with sugar because it's not really endangering the people around you either. But that doesn't mean it's not valuable enough that if you see it as maladaptive, you should cut it out. Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. Because in my head, I say cut it out. But then people around me socially will be like, no. And then they say things like you. And then talk me out of it.
That's not fair to put on people, though. To say that they talked you out of it.
But that's
you
what
have to be
happens.
willing to be talked out of something, though.
But that's what happens, though. Like the last time I cut out the sugar, remember I had the convo with your mom? And
I think so.
And she was like, kind of saying what you're saying now. And it like psychs me out. That's why I like to be alone,
What? What?
Because if I'm alone and I choose it, no one can talk me out of it.
But I think I'm
But
struggling.
it forces you to own it then, if that's the case.
Yeah. I don't like the language of like, people can talk me out of it. Because like, not to sound harsh, but that means you weren't as firm in your footing on that as you think you were. Like, you guys cannot talk me into drinking alcohol. Like, I don't care what you told me. Like, unless one of you is about to die and that's the only way to save you, I'm not doing it. But like, and that's not, I don't want to say it like you're just not trying hard enough or like it's not, but I think that the idea of, well, people can talk me out of it means that maybe you're not as convicted of it as you think you are yet.
No, okay. Let me rephrase it. I think you guys are overlooking the addiction factor.
That's fair.
Okay.
If I was an alcoholic and I'm trying to not, and you guys keep bringing drinks around me, that's what it feels like when those conversations happen.
Okay.
I do want the sugar. I do want it. So it's easy to get me to get the sugar because I'm craving it. I don't want to crave it. So me cold turkeying it is me trying to train my body to not crave it. But if me in those moments, somebody says or just gives me any kind of reason, the craving is like, yeah, do it. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the devil on the shoulder.
Yeah.
and that's the part I think is overlooked. I don't think people realize I am addicted to it.
Yeah.
I don't like the feeling of being addicted.
Right.
Right.
And it's very addicting. Like I get like the rush, the dopamine rush. Priya, I had a marshmallow the other day just because of a sugar hit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my god.
It's an addiction, I'm telling you.
I'm so sorry.
I laugh about it because
But
I
it's
can just
serious.
say it, but I'm genuinely
Yeah.
I crave it 24/7. I need like a nicotine patch for sugar.
Oh my gosh. I have some. Okay, this is more like a practical. Okay, if the problem is you have a hard time resisting the urge when it arises, like, for starters, I think changing your environment would be helpful. So you need to find a new 2-hour gap activity between picking up Priya and you getting home from work.
Well, he is now banned from the grocery store.
Oh, perfect. But like, you need to find an activity to actually do that, because at the end of the day, Priya doesn't know that you went to the grocery store unless she's like tracking you and she's working, so she can't.
Yeah. I'm also not going to do that.
Right.
Well, tell me again if this is me diverting responsibility.
Shoot.
We've planned for Priya to do the grocery shopping. If you don't do it, and then I have to go to the grocery store because we don't have the groceries, that puts me in a position to get the cake. That's how I feel.
But even in that, you don't have to just because that's what happened.
I know I don't have to, but the craving is.
Yes.
But
No,
then
the
that's still
craving
you.
is there.
I get it. I feel like.
Oh, there's so many things I want to
I
say.
feel like my brain. Here's how my brain works. My brain will tell me that a 3-month hiatus from sugar will be enough time to where the craving is not as strong, and I can make a rational choice of, do I want it because it's a moment, or am I craving it because I just need the sugar hit? And I just want to get through like the detox. But I don't know how long the detox is supposed to be. I don't think a month works for me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Do you think if you started a detox with no end date in mind, you would be as motivated to continue?
Elaborate on that.
Like sometimes it's easy, for example, when you're like, I'm going on a month, no sugar, you have something to look forward to, the 31st of the month, right? And then it could be like, yay, I accomplished it. I did it. That in itself is a dopamine hit. I did what I set out to do. If you were to go on that detox, because you're saying right now you don't think that time is enough, but you're not sure how long it is. If you were to go on that detox, not knowing the end date and basically going on like, you know, almost like an intuitive eating type of thing where it's like, I will feel when such and such occurs. Like I will feel when I don't have that strong desire for sugar. Do you think you'll be as motivated to continue knowing that the end date is entirely uncertain.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like that's what I did the last time. Like, that was my plan the last time. Remember when you were like, the rest of your life? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then we were sad because he wouldn't make us pancakes. We were
You
not
see?
helpful.
Temptation.
yeah. But okay, but I
Sorry.
do think though that that's a fair thing to consider, because it's one thing for you to say that you're not gonna have any sugar until further notice.
Yeah.
But I live here too, and because I don't have the same problem that you do, I don't want to be forced to completely cut out sugar either, because I'm not eating sugar every day. Like, I don't have the same issue, but once in a while I do enjoy something, right? So then I think the tricky thing for me is trying to find the balance of like, okay, you know, not constantly keeping stuff like sugary stuff in the house, which I don't do anyway because I don't want that to be a problem for you. But then, like, if I just feel like I kind of want something once in a while, like, I still want to feel like I can do it. You know what I mean? Without feeling like I'm taking on the responsibility of the success of your sugar detox. Does that make sense?
Yes, I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't either.
We're at a standstill.
Yeah.
We should wrap it up, too.
Yeah. I guess the last thing I was just going to ask, and you might not have the answer now, but I think you should think about it. What if Priya's not at the place where she feels like she wants to give up sugar entirely to support you giving up sugar entirely, what is the next best thing that she can do, being the closest person to you, to support?
That's a good question.
You put your sugar in the sock drawer.
I was going to suggest that you get a... Have you
hide it-
seen those
hide it
snack
from me.
safes? I was going to suggest that you get one.
Eat sugar in
Oh.
secret. Eat it in secret.
I have done that before. You found it.
Didn't you do that with the brownies?
Yes.
And I found it.
And you
And you
found it.
them.
I'm like a
So
my
I have
spidey
to. I
sense.
have to try better.
Okay. But is there
Yeah.
anything else aside from that? Sure, don't eat sugar in front of you.
We
But
should get a snack safe.
there's some really
thinking
cute ones
about
on
it now.
Amazon. They're like acrylic
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're beautiful. Oh, yeah.
No, I can't know it's there. I will crack the code.
Oh my gosh. It's giving bloodhound.
Yeah. Crack the code. It's given like Mission Impossible.
Have you prayed about this, EJ?
I think so.
I think you need to pray some more.
I think there's a journal entry about it.
Pray without ceasing about it. Like, if you are in that moment feeling the craving, surrender in that moment. Like, actually, like, there's scripture that you could say to yourself about maintaining self-control, or about, you know, not, who knows, like, needing anything other than Psalms 23:1. Like, the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. I don't need sugar, I have everything I need. Like, I know it sounds silly, but like, actually, maybe that's something that you need as a little boost in the moment as you figure out what else Priya can do aside from not eat sugar in front of you, which I think is fair. I mean, it's going to happen sometimes if like you're at her parents or something and everyone's like, you can't control the environment of everyone around you,
Yeah.
but
But like here in our home, like that's an easier
that's valid.
thing to control.
Yeah. But I do think it's okay to actually have a go-to like scripture or specific prayer that you say when that craving comes up. If you could do it with porn, why can't you do it with this?
I can do it.
So yeah,
Yeah, you can.
that's what we're saying.
Sugar's just harder. I actually think sugar's harder than porn to quit.
Interesting.
Well, I think your point was valid that people don't just walk around handing you
Yeah.
dirty photos. Like,
Yeah.
it's just,
But you could walk into any store and
and it's all
there's
just
sugar.
there.
yeah.
You just have a sandwich and it's in the bread.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should get a safe for your snacks.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should.
You should keep your safe at work.
But what if she wants something at home?
What?
Don't want it at home.
I'm not having a work safe.
I think you guys need to talk about a boundary list.
Yeah, I think.
That's my recommendation.
Yeah, I think we need a part 2 to this conversation later.
Yeah. And
If anyone else is struggling with this sugar addiction, tell me in the comments.
Actually.
I don't want to be alone.
And I'm sure you're not. I highly doubt it.
Show solidarity.
Yes. Thoughts and prayers are welcome.
Yeah.
Sugar addicts unite.
Yeah.
There's
Anyway.
the episode title.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna call it For the Girlies, but
Oh. Guys, I feel like no one can know what our episodes are about with these titles. Like, I get so lost.
that's the fun of it.
I don't.
This is a
As somebody
mystery
who
box.
likes to know things, I get stressed.
Yeah,
Just come on a journey with us.
Oh man.
that's funny. Okay, let's do our boy brief question.
Okay. EJ,
Yes.
I wanted to know. I've been thinking about this because when I am celebrating something, sometimes I get flowers. Or if something happens to somebody else, like one of the girlies, I will send flowers. And it's like, it's a surefire way. You just know the person's going to be happy. Like, who doesn't like to get flowers,
Obviously, yes.
right?
Every time.
But I was wondering the other day, I'm like, what would I do for one of the guys who are celebrating something or had a big achievement, or you're just trying to give them a little pick-me-up. They're not doing so great. Like, what is the boy equivalent to receiving flowers?
I feel like there's a few answers.
Oh, hit us with them
Okay.
all.
My first
We
answer.
love options.
My first answer was toys. And by toys, I mean men just like toys throughout our whole life. As a kid, it's action figures. As you grow, it can turn into other things. Some guys, it's cars. Some guys, it's video games. Some guys, it's just tech. You know? Toys. Boys like toys.
So if your guy friend is sad, buy him a new car, is what I'm hearing.
Lord, I see what you've done for others.
Yeah,
Please. I will literally buy them all cars.
You get a car.
You get a car. Everyone gets a car.
Another answer, and this is an interesting one, because I don't know how I would, I don't know if I would care for it, but it would definitely make me feel good
Okay.
if you got us flowers.
See, I think so, but I wasn't sure if that's weird.
Men usually only get flowers after they die.
Yeah, I've seen so many people talk about that.
It's
I
true.
want to cry.
It's true. Most men, the first bouquet of flowers they'll ever get will be placed on their grave. Men don't get flowers.
No, my heart is breaking. I don't think you understand.
And when you think about the amount of
I've seen
men
that.
who love nature and like that do have a green thumb, I'm sure if you got them a bouquet of flowers for like a graduation or whatever achievement, I think because we don't get those things, they would genuinely be like,
Whoa.
That's actually really awesome.
and then they would, you could take like the most burliest looking man. He will get his phone, if he doesn't already know, figure out what to do with these flowers, and he will probably take the best care of it.
Wait, my heart.
Wait,
oh my gosh.
no.
I'm serious.
I'm feeling so many things
It's
right
the
now.
way my eyes are burning. I want to cry.
Okay, I feel
That
like if
is
you're going to
so
buy
sweet.
flowers for a guy, one, you have to make sure he has a vase.
That's big fact.
And if not, then you have to send flowers that come in a vase.
in a vase.
Because I feel like, especially if he's a single guy, you're risking him.
It's the
What are you-
way
what are
I
you gonna
want
put
to
them in?
like go send flowers to every single man I know right now.
I know. I
You
know.
want to test it? Just ask guys you know, how would you feel if you got a bouquet of flowers for your graduation
I think we should ask
or for
them.
your whatever, and see what they say?
Yeah.
They probably be like, I don't know, because
Yeah.
they've never thought about it.
Yeah. But you know, when I think about it though, like you could send an arrangement that wasn't like it doesn't have to be like pink flowers or like
I
you know
feel
what I
like
mean?
you could do
Like
a manly bouquet.
you could
Like
but-
white and lots of greenery.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
you could also I feel like send an arrangement that doesn't even have any flowers, but it's just like really pretty like different types of like greenery and like branches. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like a greenery arrangement. I think that would be like pretty masculine.
We're throwing out ideas for a business right now. I'm sorry. Can somebody please?
True. What would we call it?
Manscapes. No, that's that's already something. though.
Stop though. Why is that brilliant?
I'm pretty sure that's already something.
I don't care.
We need to find out.
Manscaped is the
Okay, so-
razors.
Oh, right. Okay, so Manscapes is different.
Manscapes.
It's because it's like landscape and the floor.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Yeah, I know.
We love confidence.
Oh, wait, I actually like.
No, like I'm fluttering.
I'll bleep it out just in case.
Oh, so we could keep it?
Yeah.
LLC, here we come.
Well, but if we say it though, and then someone else steals it, we have proof that we had the idea first.
That doesn't mean anything. That's not how trademarks work.
Yeah. So what about
Oh my
like an
gosh.
edible
I
arrangement?
can't stop thinking about this.
That.
I personally would love an edible arrangement.
I think edible arrangements.
Okay.
I think that's a good one for guys.
Personally, yes. Because it goes back to my sugar addiction.
Oh.
Because
Here we go.
True.
when Priya's grandfather passed,
Yes.
our
Yes,
pastor
true.
sent her
Yes.
an
No,
edible,
it was us.
Okay. Sent us an edible arrangement.
Yeah.
And they had white chocolate covered pineapples. It was fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it was fire or if I have a problem.
Okay,
I think
but
you just liked the sugar.
I gotta ask,
It was really
like,
good.
would pineapple not just hit for you?
No.
Dang.
Mango, yes. Not pineapple.
I mean, mango hits. You don't like mango.
It's not my favorite.
She's a
Freaks
pineapple
me out
girl.
every time.
Oh yeah, I'm a pineapple girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe a manly floral arrangement or just a floral arrangement, edible arrangement. What else? I just feel like guys don't get enough. I know, like, this is a man's world, but like, sometimes I feel like men don't get enough love,
Appreciation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it like makes me so sad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just boy stuff.
But that's not helpful. When did you hear the
Yeah, what does that
conversation we had
mean?
at the beginning of the podcast?
Yeah, that's fact.
I am like we.
I
am
live
the
and
girliest
breathe
girl.
girly.
Same.
Yeah, you got to give me something more to go
Okay,
on.
you know how you would feel if if you came home from work and I had all your favorite charcuterie board foods on the table. I had Friends queued up or whatever girl show you're watching, right? And I just said I'm just gonna spend tonight with you doing the stuff that I know you like. Do it for him.
I mean, that works if you're a
But
couple.
that's in the context of a relationship, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just talking about.
I'm talking
in
about
general.
like friends. Like,
Okay.
That's why, like, the flowers, like, the edible arrangement works. Because you're not going to send that to someone you live in the same house with.
Honestly, I think anything thoughtful.
but that's the thing. It's like I
You
don't.
can
I
get
almost
him
feel
a-
like I don't know what boys think is thoughtful.
Anything.
I don't know why this
because
is-
people don't think about boys.
But that's why it's like you got to do it right.
No, we're simple creatures.
I hate that answer. Because then it feels like
How
a
do you
cop
guys feel
out.
about gift cards?
That's something.
A gift card bouquet. Have you seen those?
That sounds expensive.
I
Well,
know,
it could be like $15 gift cards to a few places.
but
I
a
guess.
bouquet?
Yeah, so like
That's still expensive.
I could picture you putting them on like sticks and arranging them by height and like wrapping them so it's like a little,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I say anything, like literally anything, just gift us something. A case of beer.
Yeehaw.
Anything.
You know what, though? Like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
If the guy drinks, alcohol is always a go-to.
Yeah.
Like a nice bottle.
I feel like a
of-
6-pack is good. Like, that's
six-pack. A nice bottle of something,
Hmm.
a whiskey, cigars.
Ooh, cigars. That's a good one.
Those are like cheap gifts that you can just surprise a guy you like or you care about with. Mm-hmm. They'll be like, "Oh, cool, nice, thanks."
Cigars is a good one.
A burger, like,
A burger.
yeah.
That's so funny to me.
I think I think that guys are just so accustomed to gifting that I don't think we think about necessarily what exactly we would love in return. So I think anything that just says I was thinking about you would be like, oh, thanks. even a compliment. I gift him a compliment.
That's not a gift.
Yes, it is. Remember I told you about like if he was like wearing like a special tie and you gassed up his tie.
Yeah.
Every time he put that tie on, he would think about that comment specifically.
Yeah.
It's true.
That is fascinating. Well, there we have it. I guess.
I think that's a good list.
Yeah.
I think that's a good list.
Wow.
I like the edible arrangements one specifically.
I think that's kind of fun.
I think
Yeah.
I think original flowers
I like that one too.
is a good one.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I don't care about flowers, but if somebody gifted me flowers, I would probably care about those flowers specifically.
Yeah. That's a good way to phrase it.
And like that really is coming from you as someone who like in any other context really does not care about flowers.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
But I've never been gifted, so I don't know. Maybe I would like them. Probably. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
You got me a bouquet of roses. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
So cute.
Boys need love
I
too.
just want to go
They do.
buy every boy I know flowers.
No, like it's the way I'm like, let me count. Maybe I can count real quick. Like,
literally.
how can I make this happen?
I
Let me
remember.
name all of the boys that I know.
I
Yeah.
remember in middle school, back when you could like send out the
Oh, like the flower grams and candy grams and
Valentine's
stuff.
Day?
Yeah.
yeah. Any guy, including myself, if we got one, that was like the greatest thing ever.
Aw,
Yeah,
that is so sweet.
it's true because it would come with the little Hershey's Kiss on it.
Oh, that's
know?
the part that you really liked.
I'm trying to be sentimental. You roasting my addictions right now.
Priya, that was like thug behavior right there. That was cold.
That was an EJ moment.
I can't breathe.
You were in it for the flowers.
She said, "Oh, the Hershey kiss."
Well, you know what? Never mind. Take us out
No,
of
I was
here.
so into the story.
No, I'm kidding. Keep going.
I was just saying, like, the guys would get excited
Yeah.
because they would have the Hershey's Kiss, and it would be like one of those little cheesy little cards.
Yeah.
Some might have like a Spider-Man or something. And I'm not talking about like the ones where like one person brings it for the whole class.
No.
Yeah,
like,
no, the ones
were
where you have to like fill out the
specifically
form
sent
to like
Yeah.
send it to a specific
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
I've gotten 2. One of them was a couple of my boys trying to prank me,
Oh.
and it worked. Because I remember I got it and I was so excited, and I was like, "Who's it from?" And then they laughed at me because they're like, "Yeah, we was us." And I was like,
No.
"That's messed up."
Oh my gosh.
But this other one was from a girl that actually liked me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Flowers.
Bye, boys, flowers.
Buy boys flowers.
And-
Boys like to feel loved.
Everyone likes to feel loved.
Everyone does. We're
But I
designed
think people
for it.
forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
Men like to feel loved. Outside of the romantic love.
Yeah. Cute.
Wow. Okay.
I have nothing further to say.
No further questions,
That's
Your
really
Honor.
cute.
Okay, everybody. If your heart is mush like I am, or like my heart is, I can't even talk, bro.
I know.
I think we need to go tend to that. So
I want to go buy out a whole flower
a
shop.
whole
I
flower
really
shop.
do.
Oh my gosh. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to give us a like, a rating and review if you're listening to us on audio. But if you're watching us on YouTube, you should watch us on YouTube. Be sure to follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, give the video a like, and comment. I'm like clutching my heart right now. Do you see
really
that? I'm like,
are.
I can't stop.
You're not okay.
I'm not like,
I'm waiting for a tear to drop.
no, I'm fighting for my life right now. Be sure to give us a like, a comment, a follow. Let us know in the comments if you have a sugar addiction or have had a sugar addiction. What's the best way you've dealt with it? Also, boys, let us know the favorite gift that you have received from somebody to show you love, romantic or not. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us. You could follow Priya, EJ, or myself. All of our information is in the show notes down below. You could follow our Instagram at Big Girl Panties Pod, and just find us on socials there. And until next time, stay faithful, stay courageous, keep embracing the journey, and don't get your panties in a twist. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bunch, twist, who knows?
Oh, right.
I don't know anymore.
Both.
We love you.
Don't do
Bye.
both.
Don't do either. Okay.
Yeah.
The poor boys.
The boys need flowers.